change maker who is feeling confused and misaligned with your purpose and work. I'm Christine McDougall, and as the founder of Syntropic World, I get a front row seat to how change makers go on to make the most amazing businesses steeped in purpose and integrity. But I also get to see how many brilliant change makers flounder. Unfortunately, this is so common. Change makers with the biggest hearts and an impressive body of work simply not being able to cut through the noise of business as usual that is filled with less brilliant, less integrous work. Every day you wake up and wonder what you are doing wrong and why nothing seems to land. People don't pick you even though you know the standard of your work is so high and your ethics are unmatched. You watch as the charlatans steal the show again. Disheartened, spirit-breaking, it is so hard that you consider many times giving up. You are putting in the hard work. You are doing so many of the right things, but the congruence is not there. You feel powerless, kind of hopeless. You may even feel diminished and lost, along with confusion that seems to be ever present. Something is just not right. Does this sound familiar? Do you feel the pain of being caught in a net of effort, little results, and showing up again and again with nothing sticking? It does feel good to call yourself a change maker, an entrepreneur, and a business owner. But if you think back to the dream you had, the reality sucks. What was that thing that you wanted? The thing that got fire in your belly? Had you get up out of bed in the morning alive? Do you still have it? Or is it barely alive? On life support? It shouldn't be this way. I want you to imagine for a moment a different reality. One where you know with blistering clarity your purpose, your why. You can say it to people and they get it, like an arrow to the heart. Boom. You do not have to apologize or be ashamed or hide behind others. You claim your purpose and the purpose of your business because it is you. You can look people in the eye, anyone, including investors, clients, and family, and speak of your purpose as a transmission. This is what I am doing. Are you with me or not? And if they're not with you, that's okay. You know with absolute clarity the idea that will bring your purpose to life. No two ideas are alike. Yours is unique because you are unique. In this reality, you are super clear about the values, principles, and moral codes and ingredients that are unique to your idea. These principles and codes are the lifeblood of your idea. If you do not live them, your idea dies or becomes something else. These are the things you will be the most powerful stand for. If you are timid normally, you will defend these principles like a lion. Imagine being able to ask others, including strangers, for what you need to bring your idea and business to life. Not as a demand, but as a request that is so aligned that no matter whether the person can support you or not, they will give you attention and respect, because your words are the end point of a stream of clarity. You wake up every morning knowing who you are, where you are going, and how you're getting there. You do not have to justify, defend, or sell your soul short. You know there is a way forward, and you are so clear about what you are doing that capitulation is not even a thought. There is a way, you just cannot see or feel it yet. This can be your reality, but obviously something needs to change. So what is missing? When you are so clear about your purpose, that few words are needed to express it, and it comes through every act, every message, every element of your business. All the weight of that confusion and cloudiness goes away. The vector of power is a unique directional arrow that will reach its target because you have invested the time to get these three crucial ingredients in place. When we have these three unique ingredients in place, you create the vector of power. You simultaneously create a field that is unmissable. You and your work become a transmission. Minimal words, no fluff, no confusion. From your being to another or others at the speed of light. Leaving no doubt, because you have no doubt. No doubt at all that this is happening, even though you may not know how or with whom it is happening. This is a transmission. And because you are clear on the unique values and principles, you will also be fierce around what you will agree to and what you will say no to, even though saying no sometimes feels like a door slamming shut. As you step into your vector of power, everything else in your life changes. Your integrity bank account goes up and up. The gravity of your personal field increases naturally because even walking into a room is no longer as a half you. You are on purpose and on fire. You attract the right people and get better at sensing exploiters and charlatans. You stop being afraid of speaking when people lie, cheat, or abuse you or others. You are up to important work that you have invested your life on, and you do not tolerate anything that is not integrous. When you have your vector of power on, it is like you have created a self-generating power flywheel. The more you stay true to your vector of power, the more your personal power to be fully yourself increases, the easier it gets, the more you attract those aligned to your purpose. And on it goes. Here is the good news. You are probably a lot closer to your vector of power than you realize. You have probably sat in the questions of purpose and ideas for ages. You have most likely done it on your own without the witnessing of others. Why does that matter? Well, you know when you listen to another speak of their purpose and their words are not a transmission, and therefore they do not pierce you. It falls flat. In this workshop, you will be witnessed until your purpose is a transmission. No one gets past go until their purpose pierces others as a transmission. This is where the Get Your Vector of Power On workshop moves from nice to have to an investment in your life. Because you have always known that you have something truly worthy to do and give, and the urgency is now. And you know that if you could have got these pieces clear, you would have done them by now. They need workshopping and rigorous witnessing by others who are equally invested and care enough to speak the radical truth in support of you. Graduates of the Centropic Enterprise Masterclass requested this workshop. We teach the key principles in class number 1 of the Masterclass, but that is not enough. People wanted to go deeper, to really take the 3 key pieces and get clarity about them in their lives and work. When they do, they can then build the enterprise architecture to get them to their purpose. This workshop is a combination of theory, which is the smallest element, and workshopping with others, the key ingredients, and then also some group coaching. Teaching you the principles and giving you the resources and worksheets is often not enough. It is the application with others, the speaking out loud your purpose and idea, and being witnessed as you fine-tune it, that is the magic. I am committed to you getting these 3 key elements crystal clear. My commitment is ironclad. You show up, do the work, apply yourself, share with others, and support others as they discover their purpose. And you have me in your corner all the way. You also get lifetime access to the workshop materials, video, audio, worksheets, plus the largest Syntropic community and the community from this cohort. Imagine being surrounded by integrous change makers working together to bring their vector of power to life. Every workshop we run in Syntropic World has a limited number of people because we care very much about real human connection, the journey itself, and people feeling heard, supported, and part of something rather than being lost in large numbers and scaling gone rogue. All calls are recorded in both video and audio. If you cannot make a class or workshop, you can watch the recording. We also offer 2 time options for participation for each class to be sure we cover the world. Aussies know what it's like to be asked to get up in the middle of the night. Syntropic World doesn't do that. You will have the opportunity to ask any overflow questions in our private cohort room in Syntropia, the Syntropic World Community Virtual House. From Monday to Friday, I will respond to any questions you have. If you have any questions about this particular program, feel free to respond to any of the emails I have sent. And if you have any of the pain that I have mentioned, confusion, misalignment, not being seen, heard or valued, unable to speak from your personal power, unable to bring your idea to life, unable to ask for support, then I want to see you inside this workshop. We have the questions, structure and support to get your vector of power on, and all in 4 weeks of application, requiring about 3 to 4 hours of your time a week for those 4 weeks. You are so close to becoming the force for good you know is possible. I'm excited to see you do this, helping you in every way I can. Thanks for watching, and see you on the inside.